Here's a question. Where would you build your dream home? Well, for some, the ideal location is underground. News 4's Jasmine Huda has learned that people from all around the world and right here in St. Louis are going to extraordinary lengths to prepare for the worst.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, Vicki. It's the we don't know what's going to happen mindset. Wait until you see how much people are willing to pay and how far they're willing to travel to survive the unthinkable.
Come on in and I'll show you the floor plan that we've got here.
Larry Hall is leading the way in luxury living.
There's Sub-Zero appliance and Wolf ranges, and it's got home automation, so she can actually log in from the internet and look around or change the temperature, turn on lights.
And while this might look like any other high-end condo, you could say Hall's residences are a little off the beaten path.
Come on in. Watch your step.
I mean, way off the beaten path.
Almost there?
4th floor, we got one more. We'll be on the 5th floor.
As in a few hundred feet underground.
The 5th floor underground, yes. Your feet are about 62 feet underground. Do you feel safe?
Safe is the key.
This is the master bedroom here.
This former software developer is creating underground homes built to hold up against a nuclear attack.
It's really a broad range of concerns.
If this doomsday scenario sounds like something you'd see in the movies, say, well, maybe not zombies, but Hall says people are panicking. Terrorist attacks, tsunamis, flooding, food shortages.
Food supply, because we don't have a lot of surplus in that area. The Soviet Union lost 25% of their wheat crop the year before last from fires. They hit over 700 fires in the Soviet Union. We've got people that are worried about a global economic collapse, that are worried that the dollar may go to zero.
So what better place to ride out the end of the world than in a former missile silo built in 1960?
This is where the launch personnel used to be, through this safety tunnel. This is the lower level of the launch control complex.
An escape hatch.
The escape hatch, in case something happened to the stairwell or got blown up or whatever, you had another way out.
So where are we? Well, we're somewhere along a dirt road in the middle of Kansas, where the only signs of life above ground are the churning wind turbines. Hall asked that we not disclose the exact location. But what we can tell you is that St. Louis residents are willing to make the 7+ hour drive should a catastrophe happen.
There are people in St. Louis who would go through these lengths to purchase a condo here.
Apparently, yes. But I do know that when you have a nuclear hardened facility like what we have here, that it pretty much covers most concerns.
Of course, it's hard to predict the timing of Armageddon. Never mind that, Hall's condos come with a 25,000-gallon water tank.
We're growing a total of some 70 plants in here.
A 5-year supply of food and shelter against extreme conditions. Designs even call for a fitness room and a minor surgery center. Hall says the living quarters provide more than physical protection.
Absolutely the psychological aspects of planning this. The whole trick to having long-term off-grid survival capability is normalcy, to make things as normal as you can for as long as you can. And that's the key to it.
So how much does it cost to live in luxury if the sky is falling? $2 million for 1,800 square feet.
From an investment point of view, I would say that it's better than life insurance.
To Hall, it's life assurance, where Cold War psychology meets modern-day anxiety. Luxury living in a post-apocalyptic world might be too much for some of us to think about, but in Larry Hall's eyes, if the world does come to an end, at least he won't be shut out.
Well, Hall has sold 3 out of the 7 condos. He's gotten calls from all over the world, most recently from Japan, where residents there are willing to pay up to protect themselves from a disaster like the one 11 months ago at the nuclear power plant caused by the earthquake and tsunami. Jasmine Huda, News 4.